So my slogan is not burn, baby, burn. My slogan is build, baby, build. Organize, baby, organize. Learn, baby, learn so that you can earn, baby, earn.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we need to talk about it. Financial YouTubers are dropping like flies. Recently, a big YouTuber, Keenan Grace, he only got 10 videos up now. Are you following the Wheat Khmer's path? What's going on? You following the Stock Currys of the world, the Kelly OGs? What's happening to these financial influencers? Now, this is my opinion. Whoa, look. Woo! I think that was a Mustang Dark Horse. I think that was a Dark Horse that just flew past me. I'm going to let him explain it, and then I'm going to give my opinion.
What are they going to do? They take my video down, and they hit me in my channel. Boom. They locking my channel up, family. So they gave me a strike warning, right? What that means is if I mess up, and they won't tell me what I did, but if I mess up before September 1st or something, then boom, my channel is up out of here. So why is that important? Because what you can do to help me, and I'm going to just keep it real with you, is help me to expand out of YouTube. Help Larry to expand out of YouTube. Help Josh and Mo to expand out of YouTube. We have pages out. People, in my honest opinion, the powers that be, they don't want regular, everyday people to come up. I used to be a school teacher, and I built myself up to wealth, even in my 30s. And I don't think I ever told y'all this, but I was a millionaire before I was 30, like 29.
I remember the day.
I did it. What'd you say?
I remember the day we celebrated.
And it was really amazing. And I believe that whether you 50, 60, 70, 80, your life can still.
Now, we're still titled to our opinions, right? Because I know a lot of people get sensitive up here. Now, I'm going to add him in this video where he's going to get this video. In my opinion, you got to look in the mirror, young man. Listen to what you just said. You were a millionaire before the age of 30. How did you get there? Did you get there from your stock trades? Or did you get there from pumping Moo platforms, Discords, memberships, and stuff like that? You also help people like this get on, okay? When they show their dividend portfolios, that's a spreadsheet. That's not a dividend portfolio. Let's put mine up next to it. Do you see how these people make these Excel spreadsheets and they just put their stock numbers and dividends? But do you see mine from Charles Schwab that has a watermark on it? And it shows the calculations of how much dividends I'm going to collect from the year with these stocks and how much growth I have. That's a real dividend portfolio. You help people like this get channels. Now, this is my opinion. The honeypot is drying up and it's not lucrative for you anymore. So you're going to find any reason to try to switch off of YouTube. Now, all this shit I've done, I literally looked in the camera and said, YouTube, you are a piece of shit. You pump scammers, Forex scammers, crypto scammers. You pump CPN scammers, and I still have a channel. Why is that? Why is that? Why don't I get in trouble? Either. Now, I'm going to give you a solution, young man. You said you were a millionaire before the age of 30. Are your subscribers millionaires? How did you become a millionaire in 5 years? You were a teacher. You said you were a New York City public school teacher. You popped up in 2020, and in 5 years, or less than 5 years, you became a millionaire. How many of your subscribers have become millionaires? Don't talk about yourself. Talk about your subscribers. Those are the ones that matter. You got rich. Larry Jones got rich. Stocks with Josh. Stock Mo. All you guys are retired from your day trading and your crypto, getting rich. How many of your subscribers? Between all of you, you have almost 2 million. Now, I'm talking for the people that you block. You have almost 2 million subscribers. You did a live stream yesterday, was Wednesday night. 1,500 people tuned in. Why is that? Out of almost 2 million, 1,500 people tuned in. Why? Because they don't care anymore. They don't have any money. The pond is too small. It shrunk. Everybody's talking about day trading. Remember I said we would get to a point where people would not have money, or the pond would get too big and there'll be too many sharks fighting over the same fish in the same pond. And what happens when the money dries up? People show ass and elbows. They haul ass, as my daddy would say. They show ass and elbows. It's time to go when the money dries up. He has 10 videos. What happened to all the other videos? YouTube just took down your videos? Why are they singling you out? Like I said, I'm going to at you in this. This is not a personal attack. This is a question yourself moment. Eventually, the devil will always come to collect, not necessarily your soul, but what you have achieved and how you achieved it. You will lose it just as fast. See, a lot of people like to thank God and praise to God on their way down. You got to thank him on your way up and do it the honest way. And if you do it that way, you will have longevity. If you do it your ways, the way all you guys do it, the Kelly OGs, the Stock Currys, the Weeda Kamers, you will go up like AMC and you will come down like AMC. And the rest of us will be like index funds, slow and steady growing. My credibility is still here. I don't got to change my look. I don't got to blame anybody else, but I got a solution for you. Here's a solution. You could separate yourself from the people you're rolling with, go on your own and go back to the basics. You remember the basics, right? When you first started, here's the basics.
She loves to go out and eat at restaurants. The son buys a PlayStation and an Xbox because he's in college, but he decides, I'm not going to class. The dog, he's a dog. But they get him a credit card and they buy him a bone. Our lovely family has a little bit of an issue. Dad, the number of accounts that he has is less than 5, and it's impacting his credit. Mom has opened up more than...
That's how you used to be, young man. That's how you used to be. A lot of people's content used to be like that, but then they weren't growing, so they had to tell people what they wanted to hear. Now, if YouTube is really singling you out, why don't you file a lawsuit? If they're not telling you what you did wrong, in the past, you like to say they demonetize you for saying Nancy Pelosi. No, they don't. Nancy Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi. They don't demonetize you for that. Why would they demonetize you for saying Nancy Pelosi? Why? Is she the boogeyman? Is she Beetlejuice? Is she Candyman? No, she's not. Nancy Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi. I'll still get that little green money sign that my video's monetized. Why are you not suing YouTube? I would sue them. That's a wrongful termination. I'm headed to work right now because that's how wealth is created. Going to work, providing a service, inventing something great, buying tangible assets, real estate, holding on to stocks and dividend stocks and index funds long time. If I head to work and they go, yo, you're fired, Larry, you better give me a reason. What did I do? We don't have one. Wait, I pay union dues and you don't have a reason why I'm fired? Oh, you best believe I'm hiring a lawyer and you're going to pay me for a wrongful termination. Why are they singling you out? Or, in my opinion, this is my opinion, the honeypot has dried up and this is your way of transitioning to something else. Like a lot of other influencers do. Kelly OG once made day trading videos and now she's making love story videos. Okay? But We the Kamers blew up his account and tried to come back with a different name and then he got rid of his whole channel. Trading with Bruce shut off his comments. Right? But Richard Fain, 95% of his comments are bots. Same thing with Kursane. What's happening? The honeypot has dried up. You got big traders, little traders, medium traders, fat traders, small traders, white traders, black traders. Everybody's a day trading guru. Every shark is swimming in the same pond and the pond is shrinking and the fish are all the fish are gone. It's time to move on. Remember we said they would do that? If you feel YouTube is coming after you, why not sue them? is it when you guys have almost 2 million subscribers, you do a live stream, you get 1,500 people tuning in, and the majority of you are commenting in the comment section? Why is it when CoffeeZilla does upload, he has 75,000 views within like 45 minutes? Because people trust him. People trust him. It's credibility. It's credibility. It's all about credibility and who you surround yourself with. Remember, I kept saying, ladies and gentlemen, I had money before YouTube. I never wanted to lie to you. I never wanted to tell you what you wanted to hear. I said, do it the right way, and you'll never have to worry about your credibility. Credibility is everything. Prez the Investor, aren't you glad you listened to me? Prez the Investor, shout out to Prez the Investor. Aren't you glad you listened to me and you separated yourself from these people? Shout out to Prez, ladies and gentlemen. Prez the Investor once rolled with them, and I said, Prez, me and him had our beefs. We put that behind us. Shout out to Prez the Investor. I said, Prez, separate yourself from these people. It's a sinking ship. It's the Titanic, and they're all clinging to doors and refrigerators and floating objects, and it's gonna be every man for themselves. You don't wanna surround yourself with these type of people. Go on your own, do your own thing, roll solo, roll dolo. As my grandfather used to say, hey, listen, I'm not with this, but if you ever robbed a bank or an armored truck, he used to say this. I can't believe I'm saying this. If you're going to go do something illegal, don't rob a liquor store for peanuts. Go after the big whale. Go after the armored car. Don't do this. He would say this. Go after the armored car or the bank. And if you get away with it, do it by yourself. And don't tell anybody, and go back to work the next day. Don't take off a month, a year. Go back to work like nothing happened. If you're gonna do you do it by yourself. I've rolled dolo by myself this whole time, keeping it a buck. Keeping it a buck. Never lied. And now you're starting to see me take off of work, buying the toys. I never pumped anything. I said dividend stocks. I got one little dinky membership for $10, and YouTube takes 5 of it. I said, buy the stocks yourselves. I buy it in there and show proof. There it is again. Look, there it is again. Generating cash for me. People will keep talking about this stock that's blowing up. Palantir. But how much cash is it generating? It's wealth preservation. People will start to wonder where their wealth and riches are. Where's their Bentleys? Where's their gold watch? Why are they not retired yet? Why are you guys retired and they're not? That is why the honeypot always dries up. Everything eventually comes to an end when you do it the wrong way. That's just my 2 cents. This was not a personal attack. I knew this was gonna happen, and guess what? I told you so. No regrets. Get it.